Want to sell homemade food in Iowa? I'll cover exactly what you need to know, from food safety training to what you can legally sell to labeling. Let's start with one of the most common questions. Do you need food safety training to sell homemade food in Iowa? Under Iowa's cottage food law, you do not need food safety training to sell your homemade goods. Still, many cottage food sellers choose to take food safety training even though it isn't required. It signals professionalism, helps prevent common mistakes, and gives customers confidence that their food is handled safely. Some farmers markets, event organizers, and insurance providers may also request or prefer that you have training, even if the state does not. Now, Iowa's second homemade food category works differently. If you operate as a home food processing establishment, or HFPE, you are required to complete an approved food safety training program before you can legally sell your products. To meet this HFPE requirement, the state accepts food safety courses that are accredited by the ANSI National Accreditation Board, or ANAB. Food Safe Pulse Food Handler course is ANAB accredited and is accepted by Iowa for HFPE licensing. The course is clear and easy to follow with built-in knowledge checks to prepare you for the final test. Most people finish in about 90 minutes. Once you pass, you'll get instant digital access to your official food handler's card and certificate, with the option to upgrade to a professionally printed copy mailed to you. Your food handler's card is valid for 3 years from the date you complete the course. After that, you'll need to renew it by retaking the course and passing the test again. To operate as an HFPE, you must complete this training annually. Now, let's talk about what you can and can't sell. Remember that Iowa has 2 paths for selling homemade foods, and what you're allowed to sell depends on whether you operate under the cottage food law or as an HFPE. Under the cottage food law, you can sell shelf-stable foods that do not require refrigeration for safety, like breads, cookies, popcorn, roasted coffee beans, and dry herbs and seasonings. You cannot sell refrigerated or cream-filled baked goods, meat or poultry products, or anything else that requires time or temperature control to remain safe. You can sell directly to people within the state. If you want to sell foods outside of the cottage food list, you must become licensed as an HFPE. As one, you can produce and sell additional food types not allowed under the cottage food law, including those that require refrigeration to stay safe. You can also sell directly to people through businesses. Now let's talk about labeling. Cottage food labels must include your name, your address, the common or usual name of the product, an ingredient list, and descending order by weight, allergen information, and the following statement. HFPE products must include similar basic information, but with a few important differences. HFPE items must also include a different statement, and any refrigerated food that requires time or temperature controls must be labeled with an expiration date. Alright, let's recap. If you want to sell homemade food in Iowa, here's what you need to know. ANAB accredited food handler training is required to operate as an HFPE. It's not required to make and sell under Iowa's cottage food law, but getting your ANAB accredited food handler's card, such as the one offered by Food Safe Pal, is a great way to build trust, expand your sales opportunities, and potentially make it cheaper to get insured. Cottage foods include most shelf-stable items, but HFPEs can sell a wider range of foods. All products must be labeled according to Iowa's cottage food or HFPE requirements. Ready to start selling your homemade goods? Visit foodsafepal.com to get your Iowa accepted food handler's card online in just 90 minutes.